Spoiler alert. The following will contain spoilers for X-Men 97. Emmanuel Noisette from Eman's Movie Reviews and themovieblog.com. Jake, how are you doing and how are you feeling after breaking all our hearts?
Oh man. Well, one, I could say it's an absolutely big team effort. So please don't come at me with it. No, no, no. But also, dude, it's great to be here talking with you again. But it's honestly, man, it's cool that it's just finally out there. We as a team, we've been living with it for so long, right? We've known about this for a while. But to finally get to share it with the world and have y'all get to feel what we've been doing for a minute, it's like, thank you. No, it's been cool. And not only that, but just the reception, man. The
Mm.
reception has been good. Like we have our own Slack channels and stuff when we check in and we want to share the good buzz and stuff. So we're loving it on this end. Everybody worked really damn hard, and I'm sure you see it on screen and feel it as well.
A
Uh,
hundred percent, a
across,
hundred
across
percent.
all departments to get this episode to be, as fire as it is.
Yeah, no, listen, the work is clearly being shown and we get it. We feel it, right? So, speaking of which, now there's been a lot of talk about obviously this episode, the writing and all of that, and fans are already excited, jumping ahead of time for season 2 and what else is to come. I know Bo already wrote the first 2 seasons. Brad Winderbaum already confirmed season 3 was coming. But my question is like, is there a ballpark with like an estimated time between the seasons? Because I know animation is pretty hard. Are there any hurdles or like a time frame we can expect?
Uh, as far as what, like, oh, when can we expect season two?
Yeah,
When can we season three?
yeah.
Uh, I will happily say your guess is as good as mine, because when we're in the middle of cooking things, you never know, oh, we need to bake this sooner, we need to bake this later. Story changes happen, show changes happen, doc gets move and change. It's a big old Michael runs a big old studio. This mouse is a giant monster of projects and things all trying to come together to get squeezed out of the same onto the same platform. So there's as many things that are in our control. There's so many that's not.
Mm.
So I dare not speak into existence when you could expect seasons 2 or 3. I would say hold your damn horses and just get through season 1 first, you greedy people. No, no, I get it. That's the whole point. We want you to want more. That's why everybody works so hard. But yeah, season 2 is well underway. Look, I'm gonna be honest, man. We're not even done with season 1 yet.
Listen,
About to be
I
done with
understand.
season 1. We're close.
Take your time. Take
Yes.
your time. I will wait for greatness. Now, speaking of which, it seems as though we're getting so many great individual focused episodes where we get to dig into the characters like Storm, Jean, Cyclops, Rogue, Gambit. Ugh. Are there any future character arcs that you're excited for us to see? Maybe Logan, Morph, or someone unexpected?
There is an arc I'm excited for you guys to see that I can't mention just yet, but you won't have to wait very long. Uh,
Okay.
I'm very, I'm very excited for the fans to see, just gonna let's call a spade a spade. Magneto and Gambit are gone. What does that do to Rogue?
Man, come
Not not
on, man.
not just the rest of the team, right? Not only that dynamic, but what does that do to Rogue? What journey does that send her on? And as far as other, man, I love me Forge and Storm. I ship that hard. I ship that hard for a myriad of reasons. I love that they both have a duality and a juxtaposition of them being almost the same kind of arcing character. One's trying to be redeemed, one's going for redemption. Like one's trying to redeem themselves, the other one's trying to redeem crimes and like they both are there. They got to accept themselves and accept their past. Like Ford has got to accept like his past and what he's done and the crimes that like he's kind of caused other people to get hurt. And now Storm is in front of him. Storm's got to accept that this dude is kind of like bullshit a little bit and his practices, but he's also helping me. And I got to, Storm's got to accept her self-acceptance after losing her ability. So like they have a lot of similar ladders they got to climb at the same time, both mirroring and being wildly different from each other. But they mirror. You know,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can, you know what I mean? Like if I wasn't mentioning he, her, or Ford or Storm, you can kind of intertwine. Oh wait, whose arc are you talking about?
Oh,
Exactly.
for sure. For
And
sure.
that's what I love about just Life Death overall, Forge and Storm's just story overall. And that's, man, I go off all day.
No, I get, listen,
But like,
if I
yeah,
didn't have short amount of time, I'd be chatting with you
yeah, I want
even
to make sure
longer
I'm not
about this.
hogging up the time too.
So listen, first of all, you already broke my heart and put a little more salt in the wound, telling me that my man Gambit and Magneto are gone. Because I had a whole theory. I'm like, listen, Cable, you can fix this, right? Please, Cable, please. So, but this kind of leads me to my other
There is a
question.
theory. That is a theory.
Right, right. So fingers crossed. But this kind of leads me to thinking that the OG series always dealt with time travel with Bishop and Cable, and they kind of went with Back to the Future rules when it came to time travel.
Here, right?
But obviously, the MCU's more multiversal with a different approach. And Winterbaum already said that X-Men 97 is not on the sacred timeline, which is fine.
Right.
But I'm wondering, how should we anticipate time travel to be handled in this series?
One, I can that great question, and I could absolutely promise it will be addressed. I think
Okay.
first and foremost, it will be addressed because I know everybody's asking that right now. I was even asking that when this stuff happened. I was like, so time travel, and then it's like da 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 da. Ah, okay, cool, got it, thanks. So,
Yeah.
but what I dare not give anything away, man. But like, what I will say is the facet of time travel and what it may or may not be able to do, that will be addressed.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
And again, from script and day one, it was going to be addressed. So I think I personally feel like we address it strongly,
Mm-hmm.
smartly, uh, uh, and it answers, the why and why not of
Okay. No, that's cool. That's cool. I can wait.
like
That's
we put
fine.
together really well to find, to visually and verbally represent that on screen.
Okay. Now, so Disney Plus has this feature that's starting to offend me because it keeps asking me to skip the intro, and I don't like it because I need to see my intro,
Oh,
I need my music, and all of that. But I've noticed that you guys are changing up the intros every single time with little substitutions. Can you talk about real quick just the approach with the intros, the conceptualization behind them, and how should we, the fans, be receiving them?
yeah. So one, first and foremost, look, absolute credit goes out to Larry Houston, right? He's the dude, the OG man himself. He boarded and directed and produced the original opening credits, brought him, asked him, and he graciously accepted, to come back and do the same with the main titles for these ones. And that's all we're doing, man. We're doing Larry's titles, the work that came before us. And fun tidbit, some of the sequences that you've seen, the new stuff, or like the callbacks to the stuff that happened in the OG show in our credits, a lot of those are unused Larry's unused storyboards from 30 years ago,
Wow.
like paper, black and white, inked, ready to go, scanned, and we threw it in. And got to give massive credit and shout out to our episodic directors, Chase Conley and Miyani Mura. They with Larry, took mad point on doing the main titles. I was there supervising, directing over it, but they really took key point on wrangling all the boards and getting that stuff together. So just huge shout out and thank you to them. I remember specifically too, like when it was, oh, we got to do new title cards. I remember Chase Conley jumping at it. I'm doing Bishop. It wasn't even an ask. He just told her I'm doing Bishop Star. Like, yep.
Nice.
And it's pretty cool just how Studio Mirror, our animation studio, just really honored a lot of the drawings and really paid attention to the love and understood the love and the
Sure.
work. But and as far as like what you can expect, based on the different openings, each opening is catered to the episode that it is playing for.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like for example, in episode 1, we got the OG title card, so aside from some touch-ups and hookups, right? Like Storm's Mohawk, etc. But it was still Cyclops was the first card. Magneto didn't get his card until second episode, once he was officially leader. I implore fans to definitely watch the next credits after episode 5 with that.
Okay.
What
Okay.
may not look like.
Sounds like a post-credit scene, but that's all good.
No, I'm
Hey,
saying watch the opening credits.
oh, the opening credit. Okay.
Don't
We
skip the opening
listen.
credits next week.
I'm in it. I'm in it. Listen, my time is up. I want to thank you and your team for a fantastic job. Look, last time I talked to you, you gave me the inside scoop that the first 3 episodes were the slowest, and you weren't lying at
Dude, I
all.
saw the shout out on Twitter. Thank you so much.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
I was
Now,
like,
is
keep
there
me
anything you can
accountable.
leave us with? What can you tell fans about what's in store for the end of this season? Maybe, I don't know. Whatever.
What I will say is that I believe we genuinely pay stuff off. We ask questions and we answer them, and then we intentionally ask questions to leave them unanswered for sake of viewers. It's all been meticulously done from the top down. But what I can say is, again, whether it's spectacle, emotionally, whatever that is for the individual viewer, right? What I still stand by is every episode you see is the slowest episode you will see until you see the next.
Mm-mm-mm.
As far as what we cover, whether it's themes, content, what characters we have, what characters we don't have. Yeah, man, I'm really proud of the stories we're telling and the team, and what we got in store for you guys.
Thank you, Jake. I appreciate you, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Appreciate you. Thanks, man.
If you're new here and you like what you see, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss out the next time I drop a video. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.